This is the M6P with your host, Andy Kirby.
And Jared Mayo.
Jared, where the heck are you, buddy?
Novi, Michigan.
Novi, what are you doing there?
Is it Novi? Is that how you say it?
What did you say?
I don't know. I said Novi. Is it Novi or Novi?
Novi? No.
Novi?
I don't know.
Nave.
Nave?
No, I'm up here for Motor City Comic Con.
Woohoo! Motor City!
Yeah. Holy cow. I got everything set up today, and then I tried to walk the length of the show just to see what was going on. It is huge.
Is it really? Because I've never even heard of it.
It just was aisle after aisle after aisle.
Is it like good stuff, like good creators and news and everything, or is it a lot of vendors? Or
it seems like it's a lot of both. There was a decent artist alley, and there's a lot of vendors, and then I heard that the guests were supposed to be out of this world.
Out of this world? Are you talking about like Guardians of the Galaxy people?
Oh no! I know Jason David Frank is gonna be here.
The Green Ranger?
Yeah, Tommy, my best friend.
Is that really him?
Yeah.
Jason, I was just saying that because I thought it would be funny.
Yeah, no, he walked by me at the St. Louis Wizard World, and I said, Jason David Frank. And he said, hey, buddy. So, we're pretty much like best friends.
Right, so you're going to do the exact same thing?
Well, I'm pretty sure he's probably just going to come and hang out at my booth.
Oh, okay, right, of course, yeah. Now
but I'm going to meet Scott or Dan Slott while I'm up here. Scott Jimenez or Dan Slott. I don't know who's going to show up.
Either way, now maybe we can actually see if they're the same person.
Unless, like what if Dan Slott would send some man in his stead?
In his stead?
Yeah.
Yeah. You crack me up. So are there going to be announcements, you think? Or are there like panel announcements or no?
I don't think probably at this one.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I haven't even seen a panel list. The place is huge.
I know you're not one for the panels that much.
Well, I mean, I can't leave my booth.
Right. That's true. That's true. Don't you have a number 2 or no? You're working just alone?
No. No. I'm working by myself.
What did you think I was asking you?
Like, no, I don't know. What are you doing? You're at work, aren't you?
Yeah, man, I'm at work. Yeah, we, just hanging out, having fun, waiting for the price of oil to go back up.
Is it supposed to?
Is it? I mean, eventually, yeah.
Like when's eventually happening?
Yeah, that's, I don't know that. The end of 2016, the middle of 2017, perhaps the beginning of 2018.
But is it going to happen?
I don't know. I mean, Jesus might come back first. That's what I'm thinking.
That'd be awesome.
I'm down with that. I'm ready to check out.
Well, I mean, gas did go up like 20 cents down where I live, so I was like, good for Andy.
It hasn't. You know what? That has to do with the fires in Canada, and it has to do with the strike over in Kuwait.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so as soon as those things get resolved. The fire.
Yeah, Jen Capelli was talking a little bit about that.
Is she a Canuck?
Yes, she's a Canuck.
Is that offensive to say? Should I not say that?
I don't know, bub.
All right, this is the M6P. You can email us at the M6P, right? Or no, M6PLLC at gmail.com. I had to think about it for a second. Go to our website, them6p.com. It's all brand new. It's fantastic. Go to themarvelousbox.com or click on the Marvelous Box on them6p.com and subscribe for our trade paperback and hardcover. What is it called? Is it a mystery box?
Yeah, it's a blind box subscription.
I'm super excited about that. I love it. I love the idea.
I was going through some of our inventory today, and like the stuff that we have for the Marvelous Box is not New Warriors Volume 6
That's the one I'm
and
missing.
Deathlock, miniseries from 1985.
What
We've
about the
got
12? The 12, is that in there?
no.
That's
Oh,
too
we've
bad.
got some the majority of our books are normally priced at between 29.99 and 34.99. So
Shoo, dog.
yeah, and we're hoping to get about 4 books in each box, so it's gonna be really, really good.
That's awesome. All right, how else can they get in touch with us before we go through our sponsors?
You can give us a call at 616-755-TINA
Yep.
and leave us a message. We'll play it on air. You can go and look us up on Facebook.com/the M6P. And we're also on YouTube and Instagram under the M6P.
And we are sponsored by DCB Service, Discount Comic Book Service, the best place on the internet to get your books. Pre-order them 2 months in advance, and that guarantees you at least 40% off your books. They tell us to say, no, don't say 40, say 20 to 40, but that's only because some of the other publishers like Top Shelf and Fantagraphics and stuff like that, First Second, they have the 20% off. But all of Marvel's books, the stuff that you care about, is at least 40% off.
Great prices, man. We're also sponsored by Community Retail Partnership. Their website is www.crpsavings.com. And we're also sponsored by Michael Web Solution. Their website is michaelwebsolutions.com.
All right. So we had a big event happen this past week.
Jackie had her baby.
No. Civil War. Captain America Civil War came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with this, that this has been waiting in the wings. It's basically like Avengers number 3.
Yeah, I'm calling it Avengers 2.5.
Oh, well, you're hip with the lingo. I mean, if you were truly a Marvel aficionado, you would have said Avengers 2.1.
No.
Why?
It's like 2.5.
Yeah, but they do the point ones. It's a jumping on point.
But I don't think this is really jumping on point.
Neither are any of their point one books.
Well, so why would I say point 1 then?
Because it still fits the criteria for their own point one book.
I had it right the first time.
No, you're talking about that X-Men Fox, the X-Men 1.5 or whatever it was.
No. Get on my nerves.
So, did you see this?
Of course, I saw it twice.
What? Already? Good night.
How many times have you seen it?
Once, and I had to pee, so less than one. I had to run out of the.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you didn't go before?
I did.
Like during the X-Men Apocalypse preview?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have to go then. It was like when he was it was actually I ran and went to the bathroom and urinated during the time when Bucky's arm was in that vice press.
Oh, you missed a lot.
No, I did not. It was in the trailer.
Yeah, but unless you peed for 4 seconds.
Well, I know that there's like, I don't know if I should say it. Are we doing spoilers?
Well, yeah. I think if you title the podcast something like this is spoilers for Civil War.
Do I have to do it like that? Like, this is spoilers?
I mean, you can do whatever you could do. This could be spoilers point 1 or whatever you want to do.
Hey, that sounds like I'm going to write that down. Spoilers point 1.
No, but when you were in the bathroom, that's when Wasp was in the movie.
You are lying, sir.
Wasp, she was really, really small.
What are you talking about? She
might have missed it.
No, she was not.
And Tigra.
And Hellcat. Oh!
And Sentry was in the background, and you missed it.
I would have cried. It's Sentry!
So what did you think? If you had to give it, 1 to 5 M's, how many M's would you give it?
Oh my, we're doing this off the fly. I would say, are we doing halves? Like 4.5 M's.
Yeah, Kevin has an article, a new feature on our website called Retro Reviews, and he gives between 0 and 5 M's.
So can he do 0? So it's really a scale of 6.
Well, he does halves as well.
Okay, so it's a scale of 12.
Just what do you think?
I thought that the movie was probably the best team movie that there was so far, but I did not think it was the best Marvel movie they had so far.
Whoa, you thought it was a better team movie than Avengers?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I felt like this movie gave enough screen time and character development to every single one of the characters that they showcased, and I thought that that was a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah, I didn't know how they were going to pull that off with, 18 people in it.
Well, what did you think?
Oh, I thought it was great. I loved it. I thought it was really well done. I thought it was a Captain America movie, but it had a lot of Avengers in it, but I still thought it was centrally his movie, which I thought was going to be really hard to pull off.
Yeah, I can see that. So what do you think there's a better Marvel movie out there? I mean, you said it's not better than Avengers?
Well, I think it's just Avengers was just so crazy good for me. I just loved Avengers. I could watch it 100 times.
As in, it was groundbreaking?
Yeah, I think it was it was really well done. There was so much build up with Thor, Cap, Hulk, Iron Man movies, and then they all came to, well, and I was in it. And,
and me.
I was the star. But so
you were that old man that said, "I will not bow down. I'll stand up."
You didn't just say old to me.
No,
Well,
I did.
so you said that Civil War was the best team movie, but not the best Marvel movie. What's your favorite Marvel movie?
I think still the best one is Winter Soldier.
Okay, I thought that's what you would say.
Yes, you know me so well. All right, so scripting was fantastic. The scripting of this movie was amazing because the script showcased everybody where they would stand on this issue. I love it when Iron Man is talking to to Black Widow and saying, "You wouldn't happen to know where Hulk is, right?" And she's like, "What makes you think he would be on our side on this?" And I thought that what they left out was also good. Like, they left out the scene where Black Panther was recruited, which he was always kind of a loner, so it wouldn't make sense. Like, it was left up to my imagination to understand how they recruited him. It's like, oh, obviously he's against Bucky. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, to watch that and to script that out and try to make it so that the audience is convinced that T'Challa would be convinced, I think that would be tough to do. Another thing that they left out that I thought would be tough for the audience to swallow was when Captain America knows that that Winter Soldier, that Bucky killed Tony's parents and didn't tell Tony. Like, if we were to see him find that out and struggle with, well, do I tell him, do I not tell him, it would have been more unbelievable for me to think that he wouldn't have told him, because Cap always does the right thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, when he's like, I did know, and then when he writes that letter and he's like, I feel like I was only protecting myself, but I meant to protect you. I thought I was protecting you, but I realized now I was only protecting myself. That is much more in character. So I'm glad that they didn't show those things,
Mm-hmm. Well, I was not glad they didn't show more about Peggy Carter.
Oh.
She was just like this great character, and even in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I mean, she's got her own TV show, and then she just kind of died in her sleep. And I was like, wait, what? Part of me wanted her to just go out, courageous and a blaze of glory.
At
but also,
age like 95?
Well, that was my next sentence.
Okay.
Was that, I know that she's in a nursing home and she forgets stuff, but I don't know, that was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But I mean, there were so many good, from Giant Man to Black Panther to Spider-Man to the epic airport battle to Baron Zemo. Like, the movie just kept delivering and delivering and delivering.
I didn't even know that Zemo was in it. You know what I mean? Like,
Follow your Facebook page.
I meant that it was such a nice surprise to be like, oh, that's him. Oh, that's awesome. Did you think he did well?
Well, I mean,
There was no pink, so no.
there was so much, like, for his plan to work, so many things had to fall into place perfectly. It was a little much, that he just
Somebody else pointed that out too.
was like, eh.
Our buddy Larry out there.
But I can forgive that because I think he played Zemo so well, and he's gonna be back.
Is he?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, he didn't, die and get destroyed by Infinity Gem or something.
Man, when Black Panther like grabbed him when he was trying to shoot himself, that was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I know, right? I think Black Panther, every scene he was in, I was just like mesmerized.
I believe that Black Panther and Spider-Man stole the show.
Yeah, yeah, they did a really. I could have watched more of both of them.
That actor was so regal, and this is one of those things like this. The cinematic universe, and Scott, forgive me, but the cinematic universe has helped me appreciate Thor, appreciate Iron Man, appreciate Black Panther. Like these other heroes that I loved and wanted to see on the screen, I already love them. But the rest of them, I'm like, I don't really care about them. But then I'm like, wow, these really make me care about these characters.
You are totally right. I know that some people don't like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that's fine. I see them as such a jumping on point for me, who was only X-Men and sometimes Spider-Man.
Did you happen to read the Black Panther #1 book?
I did. Yeah, I picked it up, and then I went and I got some more Black Panther trades.
Really? Wow.
When Daredevil Season 2 was over, the first thing I went and did, was because I was really excited, was I went and I bought a Daredevil Epic Collection, because that got me into Daredevil.
Yeah, yeah.
Same with Punisher. I want to just read Punisher killing a bunch of gang members.
I mean, who doesn't want to read about that?
But before those shows, I just was not interested. Same with Thor. Thor was such a boring character, and then to see him live made me appreciate his comic. I don't expect Chris Hemsworth to, be in the comics, but it just gave me a better appreciation, and I could get Thor now, I guess.
Right. I find that like the ones that I didn't know how to read, or the voice that I didn't know how to give them, it really helped me understand that. But the ones that I did go into the book or into the movie having my own voice in my own head of how they sound and what they act like, it didn't actually help out that much. In fact, it was contrary to what I had thought.
Well, now speaking of, you said voices, what did you think about Spider-Man and his voice?
I thought it was fine. I thought it was cute. He's what?
Cute.
He is. He's cute. He's a little kid. I can understand this. I thought it was a weird precedent to set that he had to rely on Tony to get his stuff. I know he did his webbing and his web shooters all by himself, but it's that's kind of different. Do we really want that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that he was like, oh well, he had to get his suit from somebody else and he got his tech from somebody else? How smart really is he?
Well, I think what it did was it gave his mask, like in the comics, his mask has such expression with his eyes. But that in real life, a costume doesn't do that. So by having some Stark tech, we can see that on the big screen, and we can relate to it, and it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the end credit scene also, not just the eyes, but like. It was weird. I know this is nitpicky, but when he's shining that thing on the ceiling and it has like a digital menu of what he can pick, like how in the world does he pick that? First of all, it's a laser. Does he touch the ceiling, or does he touch inside the laser beam to pick a certain thing? Like that doesn't make sense to me,
Well, I don't know that we know exactly what it is.
I realize that, but it just seemed like, hey, let's showcase that he's got cool tech now, and it came from somebody else, I was like, he can stand on his own.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be the end credit scene. I thought maybe we'd see a Thanos or something with Thor or Hulk.
I was impressed by how strong Spider-Man was, though.
You know, I don't think his spider sense is quite fully developed.
Yeah, you know, like I was talking to somebody and they said, nobody can match him with his spider sense, but for some of it looked like it worked, but for some he got taken out, you know?
Oh yeah, he got surprised like 4 times. But I think that's part of him growing in his powers too.
Yes.
But
yeah.
For me, I'm like, Spider-Man should know how to whatever.
Right. Is he supposed to be 15 in the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Man, so we talked about Civil War, but we really just gave our thoughts on Spider-Man and Black Panther.
Well, there's a lot. I thought the
Well, we actually were kind of out of time.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, let me just say that I am glad that by the end of this movie that Bucky and Cap were a team. Like, at the beginning, they still weren't a team, and even in the middle, it was like, what are we doing? Who are you? Do you know who I am? Can I trust you? But then by the end, it was like, I could see this as they could do a movie, just the two of them, and it would be so awesome.
I would watch that. I'd watch the heck out of that.
All right, so is that it for tonight?
I think so.
Oh, that's such a bummer. These short episodes, but it leaves me wanting more. So again, we are sponsored by DCB Service, Discount Comic Book Service. Go there, pre-order your comics, 40% off. Why would you not do it?
We're also sponsored by Community Retail Partnership, crpsavings.com, and Michael Webb Solutions, michaelwebbsolutions.com.
All right, email us, m6pllc@gmail. Go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/the M6P, them6p.com, and check out The Marvelous Box. It is your gateway to the trade paperback mysteries of the universe for Marvel exclusively.
Yes, definitely subscribe quickly. 1 month is $25, or for a whole year is $90. You cannot beat that. You can also check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube under the M6P, and you can give us a call and leave us a message at 616-755-TINA.
All right, and this is the M6P.